Can a landlord take back, yard space or storage space from a tenant that was initially given to them during the creation of the tenancy? Hi, my name is Rob Wells. I'm the Landlord Warrior on TikTok and YouTube. Please feel free to like, share, and subscribe to our videos. Now, I ran into this situation with a landlord where the landlord wanted to construct a building in what would be considered a common area of the premises. It was like a multifamily property, relatively large yard and so forth. The tenants had use of the yard, and the landlord wanted to construct a structure in this area, basically. And, I have to be the bearer of bad news to the landlord. That's not going to be permissible unless you reserve in your lease and come to an understanding with your tenant that a yard or a certain space is to be used for the landlord's benefit, or to the contrary. Once you rent out a property space, and if you give the tenant possession of the house, let's say it's a single family home, the tenant not only gets the home, they get the yard areas and anything connected to the property, so to speak. In this case here, this landlord wanted to build like a structure in the backyard, basically. And I had to tell the landlord, you can't do that. Once you sign the lease and give the tenants possession of that particular yard space, that's exclusively theirs, basically, unless you guys come to a different agreement and so forth. And that landlord wasn't too happy about that. It seemed kind of odd to me. I never really had that happen to me before, but I guess it does happen from time to time. There's a dispute about who owns, who has possession to what, basically. So, always a good rule of thumb is specify what the tenant is actually, receiving, during the tenancy. If the lease is silent, case law dictates that, uses like for parking or storage, that type of deal, if it's like connected to the lease, basically, or to the home, and it would be reasonable, hey, the tenant has access to that. If the landlord doesn't expressly reserve that space, that's going to be your tenant space, and you could be violating the warranty of quiet enjoyment and breach of contract if you just try to take back space that you leased to the tenant, basically, or what would appear to be part of the tenancy. So hopefully that helps out. Until next time, we'll see you then. Thanks.